Hi viewers, so I just got home from going to this place called Video Factory. Basically they take older video formats like VHS, 8mm film, stuff like that, and they convert it to newer files such as DVD and even MP4. And while I was at this Video Factory place, they had a bunch of stuff that they let me take for free because they weren't using it anymore. So, in total, I got one Sharp cassette deck, a Teac double cassette deck, 2 VCRs, 2 Sony camcorders, and a stack of 5 blank DVDs. Let's go ahead and review everything individually. Alright, so one of the things I got from Video Factory was this Sharp cassette deck, stereo cassette deck, model RT-350. We got the power button. Oh, why did it light up for a second? It's not even plugged in. But anyway, there's the power button, eject button. There's where you put the cassette when it's plugged in, of course. And then you have a bunch of stuff here, like headphone jack, microphone jacks, direction, auto reverse, single program, repeat, record, rewind, play, stop, fast forward, pause, intro scan, and then we got a slider here for either record level or record level, however you say it. Slider that goes from left to right, minimum to maximum. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the back. So here's the back side of this Sharp stereo cassette deck, and if we look on the left we can see RCA outputs and inputs, input tape select controls, and then towards the right we can see the back sticker, Sharp model number RT-350, stereo cassette deck, AC 120 volts, 50 to 60 hertz. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check out the other stuff. Alright, so this is one of the other things that I picked up for free at Video Factory. This is a Teac W-488R stereo double cassette deck. And as you can see, there are the two areas where you can insert your cassette tapes. There's the power button, and then stop and play buttons, of course, fast forward and rewind. We got these controls over here, kind of worn out. Fast forward and rewind again, I presume. Then we got pause and record, reverse mode, dubbing start. Then we got this stuff up here. Pretty cool looking. We got an adjustment knob on the right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the back. Alright, so here's the back side of this Teac branded double cassette deck. We look over here, we can see line in and output RCA ports. And if we look over to the right, we can see the back label, Teac model number W-488R. No manufacturing date, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and check out the next thing. So this is one of the other things that I picked up at Video Factory for free, an RCA branded VCR. So this is the slot, of course, where you'd insert your VHS tapes. Doesn't look to be in too good shape, so I'm not going to test this one. But here's the power button, stop and eject. Pretty cool. Play, rewind, and fast forward. And there you go. Let's go ahead and check out the back side. So here's the back side of this lovely RCA VCR. It's kind of dusty, but you can see coaxial inputs and outputs, as well as RCA ports. And then, if we look over here, there doesn't seem to... oh, here we go. model number VR610HF. And then if we look up here, we can see a sticker from a Goodwill, which was purchased at $7.99 on April 1st, 2024. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check out the other stuff. So this is one of the other things I picked up, a Toshiba VCR. And as you can see, there are RCA ports in the front on the bottom left. There's channel up and channel down, record, and I presume that's an eject. No, that's not the eject button. This is the eject button. And then we got rewind, play, fast forward, and stop. Let's go ahead and check out the condition of the inside. Doesn't seem to be looking too good either. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the back side. So here's the back side of this Toshiba VCR. And as you can see on the back sticker, it's model number W-528. Then we got some RCA ports and coaxial ports in the back here. Let's go ahead and move on. So, this is one of the last things that I picked up at Video Factory. This Sony Handycam camcorder. Now, this is of course the lens, which doesn't have a lens cap on it, unfortunately. But if we look on the side, we can see digital 8, 700x digital zoom, optical 25x. And then we got all this stuff, labels on here. Digital Handycam by Sony, steady shot. Then we got the model number DCR-TRV340 and TSC. And then we got these controls down here: focus, backlight, fader, edit, search, and exposure. A lot of buttons on this thing. Then at the bottom, we have the model number DCR-TRV340. No manufacturing date, unfortunately. But if we look at the back, we can see, of course, the viewfinder. Now, what's interesting about some of these viewfinders on old Sony Handycams is that they have tiny CRTs inside of them. Some of them do. I'm not sure if this one does, but some of them do. And then this is the area where you put your battery. Unfortunately, there's no battery inside of here. Actually, that's probably a good thing, because it would have melted by now. And then we got power mode, off, camera, memory, and VCR. And then on the other side, it's kind of bland, but we got the label that says digital video camera recorder. Let's go ahead and move on to our last item. So this is one of the last things I picked up aside from the 5 DVDs. This, another Sony Handycam camcorder. Now, as you can see, this one does have the lens cap that pops on and off. And as you can see, this part is sticking up. You might be wondering why. Well, on this side, it's a little bit deconstructed. Yeah. So we can see a bunch of parts and gears where the recording would be inserted, I guess. The recording blank. The cassette, push and eject. Eject button up there. Very small eject button at that. And then we got a label up here that says, do not push this part close to the cassette compartment. And then we got the strap here to hold on to. Then we got the back. Same thing as the other one. There's the empty battery compartment, and then the viewfinder. This one also may or may not have a very small CRT inside of the viewfinder. But then again, I don't really know, because I don't know Handycam models that well. We look on the other side, we can see Sony Handycam Vision. Then we got the model number CCD-TRV108 NTSC. This one has 460x digital zoom, 20x optical zoom. And then if we look at the bottom, we can see the model number as well, and model sticker. Sony video camera recorder, model number CCD-TRV108. Also no manufacturing date on this, but we do have this hole that can allow it to be screwed onto a tripod. I know this because the camcorder I'm currently recording with has one as well. But it's pretty cool. That's basically it, so enjoy the slideshow.